Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. With the squad they have, Warriors fans expected better results this season, due to a team of 3 stars who were already NBA champions, namely, Andrew Wiggins, Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, and a young core with potential to stars. But surprisingly, this team has been very vocal in defense and attack and will need to sign players who are solid in scoring. Rumors: Warriors looking to sign Pelicans star. A round of new Golden State Warriors rumors and speculation has suggested the team could end up trading for an injury-prone young star to potentially be Stephen Curry's heir apparent. Over the last year, the Warriors have reportedly made a concerted effort to bring in another all-star level scorer to play alongside aging legend Stephen Curry. A year ago, they made a surprising push for Lakers star LeBron James. In June, there were rumblings of potential interest in Jimmy Butler and Kevin Durant. In July, they were rumored to be the most serious contender for Jazz star Lauri Markkanen. Unfortunately, they failed in all of their pursuits of those game-changer players. Yet, the rumblings of a blockbuster trade at some point before the season's trade deadline have persisted. And a new round of speculation has pointed to a surprise trade for none other than New Orleans Pelicans star Zion Williamson. The New Orleans Pelicans are in the midst of a miserable season. They enter the week with a sad 5-25 record, which is the second worst in the NBA. A key reason for the awful start is a slew of injuries to many of their best players over the first few months of the season, including top star Zion Williamson, who has only played in 6 games this season due to a hamstring injury. Zion Williamson stats: 2024 6G, 22.7 ppg, 8.0 rpg, 5.3 APG, 1.2 BPG. For weeks rumors have grown the Pelicans are open for trade business. And recently, new reports suggested many of their top players could be had for the right price. Last week, ESPN capologist Bobby Marks suggested Williamson could be an interesting fit for the star-seeking Warriors. Zion Williamson contract: 5 years, $197.2 million. Golden State would certainly be that team for Zion, he said. If you're looking for that next superstar that maybe has that upside, I think Williamson could be that guy if he's healthy. A potential trade would probably include players like Andrew Wiggins and Brandon Podziemski. The latter was seen as untradeable in the summer, but a new rumor this week suggested the team is more open to moving him now. Adding further momentum is a report from Jovan Buha suggesting that the Pelicans may also only want 1 first-round pick back in a deal. The 24-year-old's injury history is a big problem. However, with Stephen Curry turning 37 in March, the Golden State Warriors need to think about who will be the star that will take over for the NBA great. Williamson is a legitimate option that they actually would have a real chance of acquiring. Stephen Curry says end is near for career. NBA great Stephen Curry said he is appreciating his 16th season, knowing he is closing in on the end of his record-setting career. It's okay to accept and acknowledge that the end is near, Curry said in a clip of an interview posted to the NBA on ESPN's account on X, but only because it allows you to enjoy what's happening right now. But I think the more you talk about it and the more you acknowledge it, the more it levels up the sense of urgency in the moment, now. Curry, 36, has led the Golden State Warriors to 4 NBA titles. He's a 2-time League Most Valuable Player, a 10-time All-Star, and the all-time leader in three-point shots made with 3,841. And despite being limited to 2 points in a blowout loss to the Memphis Grizzlies last week, he was 0-for-7 shooting. Curry remains a highly productive NBA player. This season, he's averaging 21.8 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game. And while his scoring output is down from 29.4 points per game in 2022 to 23 and 26.4 last season, he's exceeding his career averages in rebounds, 4.7, and assists, 6.4. He's playing 31.0 minutes per game, down almost 4 minutes from 2 seasons ago. And he's shooting 36.3% from three-point range, well off his career average of 39.7%, but his numbers from two-point territory are well above his lifetime output, .571 this season versus .517 career. Curry is 21 games shy of 1,000 played in the regular season, plus he's played 147 more in the playoffs. And he'd certainly like at least one more postseason run. The Warriors meet the Los Angeles Lakers in a California Christmas showdown on Wednesday, standing in 8th place in the Western Conference, a half game behind the Lakers. Curry didn't hint at when he might retire, hinting only that he thinks about retirement more than I probably have before. He is under contract with Golden State through the 2026-27 season after signing a one-year $62.59 million contract extension on August 29. What is Stephen Curry's Achilles heel? For all the years of dominance, winning multiple MVP awards and 4 NBA championships, Stephen Curry can't escape one negative aspect of an otherwise all-time career. The Golden State Warriors host the Los Angeles Lakers on Christmas Day. Although both teams have similar competitive windows, there is more to the matchup. Curry provides the Warriors with one concern on Christmas. Curry averages 24.7 points on remarkable shooting splits in his 979 NBA games. The percentages convey that of a Hall of Fame career: 47 from the field, 42 from 3, and 91 from the free throw line. However, despite his decorated NBA career, there is one time of the year he continuously fails to perform: Christmas Day. During his illustrious NBA career, Curry averaged 15.6 points in 10 games on December 25. Well below his career mark, Curry disappears during one of the biggest days of the year without proper explanation, like Santa after eating your homemade milk and cookies. Along with the subpar scoring averages, Curry's shooting percentages on Christmas dump coal on the Warriors' Christmas performances. Curry converts 31.7% from the field and 23% from 3 on the special holiday. Unfortunately for Warriors fans, Curry's Christmas Day suffering came early for the 2024-25 season. Curry's statistics during the Warriors' 1-4 stretch in their last 5 games reflects the overall struggle of a team sliding in the Western Conference standings. Related, why Steph vs. LeBron deserves undivided attention on Christmas. The Warriors superstar averages 17.6 points, 37.7% shooting from the field, a 35.8 clip from 3, and 84.6% from the charity stripe over the aforementioned 5-game period. Typically, Curry's horrible shooting struggles seem to come only once a year, but in quite the premonition, he's hitting his yearly shortcomings in time for Christmas. While such negative performances could cause concern for the Warriors, fans could look to invert the scenario. Perhaps Curry's recent poor shooting stretch indicates he'll turn on the switch for the possibly final Christmas Day match versus LeBron James, reversing the curse that began in 2010. NBA fans react to Jonathan Kuminga's post amid Warriors trade rumors. Golden State Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga has been involved in NBA trade rumors the last several transaction periods. That is again the case this season, as recent reports have indicated Golden State may be more open to dealing Kuminga than in previous years. Selected 7th overall in the 2021 NBA draft, Kuminga is still just 22 years old. While Kuminga's role has fluctuated throughout his time in Golden State, making it hard to catch a rhythm, his production has been inconsistent. Averaging 15.1 points this season, Kuminga is converting on 43.6% of his field goal attempts and 32.3% of his three-point attempts. While these aren't bad numbers, they also aren't what Golden State would expect from a future organizational centerpiece. On Sunday, Kuminga made an Instagram post that caught the attention of NBA fans. Kuminga's post also comes after Steve Kerr's recent comments that many felt were at least partially directed at the young forward. "We have Steph Curry on our team, so pass the ball," Kerr said, H/T Sam Gordon of the San Francisco Chronicle. "Move the ball. This is how we've played for 10 years, and it's important for our young players to understand. We don't need contested 17-footers with 12 on the shot clock. That's a bad shot. When you have Steph Curry on the team, pass the ball."